Redefining abundance is the first step towards living a life of plenty. Abundance is not limited to material wealth. That much is critical to understand. A state of fullness and contentment in all parts of life is the hallmark of genuine abundance. Being healthy, having strong connections, being emotionally stable, and having a purpose in life are all part of it. By living an abundant life, we imply experiencing all that happiness, love, and purpose have to offer. It's about experiencing a wealth of inner riches in our emotions, thoughts, and spirit, which inevitably manifest in our outer environment. Everything from our relationships with others and our professional decisions to our outlook on obstacles reflects this all-encompassing picture of wealth. Being optimistic and resilient in the face of adversity is essential for a life of genuine abundance, as is the knowledge that every experience is a learning opportunity. Whether it's love, health, or financial abundance, this way of thinking changes our perspective from scarcity to plenty. To bring abundance into our lives, it is essential to recognize the power of our thoughts and emotions. Our external experiences are shaped by our internal lives. Everything we experience in life is affected by our thoughts and emotions, just like a ripple in a pond. By focusing on negative emotions like fear, worry, and shortage, we unconsciously bring more of the same into our lives. But the opposite is true. We send a strong signal to the universe when we think about all the abundance in our lives, both current and future. The principle that like attracts like is foundational to this idea. You increase your odds of attracting good things into your life by maintaining an attitude of gratitude and optimism. It's all about directing your thoughts and feelings toward the abundance you desire. Embracing this connection is more than just dreaming. It's actively shaping your reality. When we let emotions like jealousy, tension, and anxiety control us, we put ourselves in a perpetual condition of survival. Feelings of inadequacy and pessimism are powerful emotions that can keep us mired in a downward spiral. But if you want to attract and feel genuine abundance, you must let go of these survival feelings and develop the polar opposites: joy, appreciation, and love. Think about how your capacity to completely appreciate life can be limited by fear. As a result, you may be less likely to attempt new things, put yourself out there, or form meaningful relationships. Conversely, opening yourself up to love and gratitude can broaden your life experiences, allowing additional opportunities for happiness and prosperity to enter your life. Changing your emotions from survival to growth requires deliberate action. Recognizing your current emotional state and making a conscious effort to change it for the better are the first steps. This isn't about trying to push bad emotions to the side. Rather, it's about being aware of them and making the deliberate decision to replace them with positive, growth-oriented thoughts. On the path to prosperity, introspection is a potent weapon. Introspection is the process of gaining insight into one's own mental processes, emotions, and actions. You can find out where you might be preventing abundance from entering your life by engaging in this self-reflection exercise. Asking yourself tough questions such as, "Would I enjoy being in a relationship with myself?" is key. This inquiry probes deeper than romantic partnerships and touches on self-relationships as well. Your tendency to be too critical, nervous, or sad may be preventing you from experiencing abundance in your life. You can learn to recognize these habits and change them through introspection. It's about being gentle, patient, and understanding oneself the way you would be with a loved one. In order to draw abundance into other parts of your life, it is essential to cultivate a healthy connection with oneself. Whether you're pursuing success in relationships, your work, or your personal activities, it's essential to always bring your A game. Creating an atmosphere that is favorable to abundance is as simple as presenting your most genuine and optimistic self. Being present, genuine, and committed to personal improvement is what this means, not perfection. When you're performing at your peak, chances and individuals who mesh well with your vibe just seem to find you. Being in a place where you can love and be loved, accept and seize opportunities, and learn from your mistakes is what it's all about. Being in this condition is not a destination, but rather a journey toward betterment and care for oneself. In relationships, for example, when each person brings their A game, it makes for a powerful combination that improves everyone's life. Being one's best self in the workplace facilitates meeting new people and forming productive partnerships. Here, ideas like epigenetics and neuroplasticity become relevant. The capacity of the brain to restructure itself through the formation of new neural connections is known as neuroplasticity. This suggests that your brain undergoes a transformation whenever you gain new knowledge or alter your point of view. Epigenetics, in contrast, is the study of environmental and behavioral factors that influence gene regulation. These ideas highlight a profound reality. You are not merely the offspring of your genes or destined to lead a particular life. Your mental state and the way your genes are expressed are both affected by your ideas, attitudes, and behaviors. What this implies is that you can train your brain to think positively about abundance and watch as it floods your life. As an example, cultivating an attitude of thankfulness can retrain your brain to find even more reasons to be thankful, leading to an abundant spiral. Like a magnetic field, your emotional state attracts experiences that align with your emotional condition. You may attract more of the same, as well as more abundance, into your life by training yourself to feel positive feelings like love, thankfulness, and joy. Our energy field and the world we experience are both affected by our emotional states. This is not a metaphor, but a scientific fact. Imagine your feelings as signals being sent out into space. The frequency that positive emotions emit is one that is in harmony with prosperity and health. If, on the other hand, you find yourself mired in negative emotions on a regular basis, such as wrath, fear, or resentment, you will most certainly attract more of the same. Being aware of your emotional state is emphasized by this idea. Creating an emotional landscape that supports the life you desire is more than just about feeling good. It's about actively working toward that goal. Keeping this good mood going requires regular work with techniques like emotional management, mindfulness, and meditation. One typical pitfall is to believe that one is helpless against one's problems. It's tempting to blame other people or things beyond our control for our scarcity. The problem is that this way of thinking perpetuates the vicious cycle of shortage and helplessness. Achieving wealth requires first realizing that we can alter our reaction to any given situation. Realizing that although you have no say over external factors, you do have control over your reaction is a key component in making the change from a victim mentality to an empowering one. Being accountable for one's own emotions, ideas, and deeds is at the heart of this concept. You transform from a bystander to a creator in your life when you accomplish this. Realizing that your thoughts and beliefs influence your experiences outside is a key component of personal empowerment. Therefore, you should concentrate on improving your internal state rather than pointing fingers at outside forces. This change is huge and opens the door to getting lots of stuff. Gratitude, pleasure, love, and other elevated emotions are potent instruments for drawing abundance into one's life. The cultivation of these emotions requires more than just a happy outlook. It demands an intentional effort to bring them into your everyday life. You can ease into this routine. A simple way to start is to be thankful for what you have every day. You might make time every day to do something that makes you happy. These habits add up over time, establishing a new standard for your mental well-being. Your energy shifts when you make it a habit to feel and act on more positive emotions. Because this new energy is in harmony with prosperity, it will find it easier to enter your life. It's not about trying to push bad feelings under the rug. It's about making the conscious decision to pay greater attention to the good, striking a balance that allows abundance to flourish. If you want to experience genuine abundance, you must keep an open heart. Being emotionally vulnerable is just part of it. Being open to life's events and chances is as important. Living life to the fullest with love and acceptance, no matter what comes your way, requires an open heart. Those who have experienced pain in the past may find it particularly difficult to open their hearts to others. To relax your guard and welcome fresh connections, perspectives, and experiences takes bravery. Nevertheless, there are tremendous benefits. More meaningful relationships, more gratitude for what we have, and a more direct route to prosperity are all possible when we keep our hearts open. Do things that make you more empathetic, loving, and compassionate if you want to train your heart to be more open. Methods like meditation, going for walks in the park, or performing random acts of kindness might help achieve this goal. Your own life will be improved, and the lives of those around you will be improved as a result of these actions.